Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LearnFlow English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Alex. So wonderful to see you all again.
Alex, you seem really cheerful today. What's going on? Good news?
Actually, yes. I had such a lovely morning. I went for a walk in the park and the weather was absolutely perfect.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. Was it busy with other people?
It was. There were families having picnics, kids playing football, elderly people feeding the ducks. Just such a nice community atmosphere.
I love those moments when you see people just enjoying simple pleasures. Did you bring your coffee with you?
I did. I actually stopped at that little cafe near the park entrance. You know, the one with the outdoor tables?
Oh, yes, the one with the really friendly owner. I love that place.
That's the one. And speaking of friendly, I had the most interesting conversation there this morning.
Really? With who?
Well, there was this young woman at the table next to mine, and she was clearly struggling to order in English. She kept apologizing and saying, "Sorry, my English is not good."
Oh, I feel for her. I've been in that exact situation.
Right? But here's the thing. Her English was actually quite good. She successfully ordered a complicated coffee drink, asked about dairy-free options, and even made small talk about the weather.
But she thought her English was terrible.
Exactly. She was so focused on her accent and a couple of small grammar mistakes that she couldn't see how well she was actually communicating.
This reminds me of something that happened to me yesterday. Can I tell you?
Of course, please share.
So, I was coming back from the grocery store, and my neighbor saw me and said, "Mia, your English is getting so amazing. You sound almost like a native speaker."
That's such a wonderful compliment.
I know, but do you know what I said back to her?
What did you say?
I said, "Oh no, my English is still terrible. I make so many mistakes." And she looked at me like I was completely crazy.
I can imagine her confusion.
She said, "Mia, you just spent 15 minutes telling me about different types of pasta and how to cook them properly. How is that terrible English?"
Your neighbor is absolutely right. That's advanced conversation.
But Alex, in my head, I was focusing on every tiny mistake I made. Like I said pastas instead of pasta once, and I kept thinking about that error.
This is such a perfect example of what we need to talk about today.
What do you mean?
English learners are incredibly talented at spotting their mistakes, but absolutely terrible at recognizing their progress and successes.
That's so true. I spent the whole conversation thinking about one grammar error instead of celebrating 14 minutes of fluent discussion about cooking.
Exactly. And Mia, I see this pattern with literally every English learner I've ever worked with.
Really? So it's not just me being overly critical of myself?
Not at all. In fact, your story and my cafe encounter this morning gave me the perfect idea for today's episode.
I think I know exactly where this is going.
Yes, today we're telling everyone something they desperately need to hear. You're already better at English than you think you are.
Before we dive in, everyone watching, please subscribe to LearnFlow English.
Hit that subscribe button, and this is episode 4 of our English Confidence series.
We've talked about building speaking confidence, giving yourself permission to make mistakes, and seeing amazing transformation possibilities.
Today, we're helping you recognize and celebrate progress you didn't even know you'd already made.
Alex, why do you think English learners are so harsh on themselves and consistently underestimate their own abilities?
I've thought about this a lot, and I think there are 3 main psychological reasons. First, perfectionist comparison thinking.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Learners constantly compare their current English to native speaker fluency instead of comparing to where they personally started their journey.
So they're using completely the wrong measuring stick for success.
Exactly. It's like a marathon runner at mile 20 saying, "I'm terrible at running because I'm not at the finish line yet." That sounds absolutely ridiculous when you put it that way.
That's such a better way to think about progress. What's reason number 2?
Mistake magnification combined with success blindness. Your brain notices and remembers every single error, but completely ignores all your successful communication.
Like my pasta conversation. I fixated on saying pastas incorrectly, but completely ignored 15 minutes of complex culinary discussion.
Exactly. Your brain filed away the one pasta's mistake, but deleted the advanced vocabulary about cooking techniques, ingredient preferences, and cultural food differences.
Why does our brain work against us like that?
It's actually trying to help you learn and improve, but unfortunately, it creates a very negative self-image.
What's the third reason we underestimate ourselves?
Zero celebration of achievements. English learners never pause to acknowledge and appreciate how much they've actually improved.
We just keep pushing relentlessly toward the next goal without recognizing what we've already accomplished.
Exactly. Mia, when was the last time you celebrated understanding a complete movie without subtitles?
Actually, never. I just thought, well, that's what I'm supposed to be able to do.
But that represents huge progress. Could you do that 2 years ago?
Definitely not. Oh my goodness, I never thought about my progress that way before.
This is exactly what we mean. Let's help everyone recognize their hidden progress right now.
Yes, let's start with listening skills. Alex, how can people test their real listening progress?
Great question. Here's a simple test. Put on any English podcast or YouTube video. Don't worry about understanding everything perfectly.
What should they notice?
First, are you catching 20% more words than you were 6 months ago? Even that small improvement is fantastic progress.
And understanding the general topic counts too, right?
Absolutely. Understanding this conversation is about travel is real progress, even if you miss specific details about hotels and flights.
What about speaking progress? How can people recognize that?
Are you using longer sentences now? Are you starting conversations instead of just responding to others? That shows real confidence growth.
And what about pronunciation improvements?
If native speakers are asking, "Sorry, what?" less often than before, your pronunciation is definitely improving.
What about thinking in English?
Can you think simple thoughts in English now? Like, "I need coffee," or "It's raining." That's your English brain developing.
Or dreaming in English?
Even one English dream means your subconscious is processing the language.
Let's do a confidence exercise right now. Let's help our viewers recognize their progress in real time.
I love this idea. Everyone listening, this exercise is specifically for you.
First question. 6 months ago, could you understand this entire podcast episode?
If you're understanding us right now, that's concrete proof of your listening progress.
Second question. Can you write text messages or emails in English now?
Even short messages show real writing development.
Third question. Have you ever helped someone else with English, even in a small way?
If you've ever corrected a friend's English mistake, you know more than you think you do.
Fourth question. Do you understand English social media posts, memes, or jokes?
That shows cultural understanding, which is advanced learning.
Fifth question. Can you express your opinions and feelings in English?
Even simple expressions like "I like this" or "I disagree" show real communication ability.
Let's talk about invisible progress, things people never notice about their own improvement.
Yes, your accent is probably much clearer and more understandable than when you started learning.
You're probably much more comfortable with English sounds and rhythm.
You probably guessed the meaning of new words from context clues.
You probably understand different English accents better now. American, British, Australian.
And you probably make fewer basic grammar mistakes without even realizing it.
You probably self-correct more quickly when you do make errors.
What about cultural progress? Understanding jokes, references, small talk topics.
Huge progress that people completely ignore. Understanding why something is funny in English shows deep cultural learning.
Now let's reframe the entire learning journey. Mia, what should people compare themselves to?
Compare yourself to your past self, not native speakers or other learners.
Instead of saying, "I'm not fluent yet," try saying, "I understand so much more than last year."
Instead of "I still make mistakes," try "I make different, more advanced mistakes now."
That's brilliant. Advanced mistakes actually show you're attempting advanced communication.
Exactly. Basic learners make basic mistakes. Advanced learners make advanced mistakes because they're trying harder things.
What about the speed of improvement?
Everyone learns at completely different speeds. Your personal timeline is perfect for you.
Some people need more time with pronunciation, others with grammar, others with vocabulary.
There's absolutely no wrong or slow way to learn English.
Let's give everyone a massive confidence boost right now. What should they be genuinely proud of?
If you're watching this video, you're actively practicing your listening skills.
If you understood our stories and examples, you have real comprehension ability.
If you've ever used English outside of a classroom, you have incredible courage.
If you keep trying despite frustration and difficulty, you have amazing determination.
If you're even thinking about your English progress, you're self-aware and growing.
Every single English learner watching this episode, you are braver and more capable than you realize.
This entire conversation has been such a confidence boost.
I genuinely hope everyone feels more proud of their real progress.
Let's summarize what we want everyone to remember from today.
You're measuring yourself against the wrong standard, compared to your past self, not native speakers.
Your brain notices every mistake, but ignores every success. Start celebrating your wins more.
Understanding this entire podcast proves your listening skills are genuinely working.
Advanced mistakes are actually signs of advanced attempts and courage.
Progress happens in areas you might not notice: cultural understanding, accent adaptation, intuitive grammar sense.
Your personal timeline and learning speed are perfect for you.
We have a special challenge for everyone this week.
Yes, the Progress Recognition Challenge.
This week, write down exactly 5 things you can do in English now that you absolutely couldn't do a year ago.
They can be small achievements. I understand English memes totally counts.
I can order food without translating in my head first definitely counts.
I sing along to English songs absolutely counts.
Share your personal progress list in the comments below. We want to celebrate with you.
Tell us, what English progress are you most proud of achieving?
Don't forget to subscribe to LearnFlow English for more confidence content.
We have one final episode left in our confidence series.
Episode 5, Your English Speaking Superpowers.
Until next time, be genuinely proud of how incredibly far you've already come.
You're already so much better than you think you are.
Your progress is real, valuable, and worth celebrating.
Keep going. You're much closer to your goals than you realize.
Bye-bye, everyone.